Hey y'all, happy weekend. I think the most popular question that comes in for me is what's my purpose? And I find out that this is a word that almost everybody has on their tongue. I did too. I wanted to know what's my purpose in life. I want to know that one thing. You know what I have learned? There's not just any one purpose for anyone. If you should ask an advanced being, or if you should have a chance to sit down with an angel, or just with somebody who's been there, done that, I ask you a counter question. What makes you happy? What makes you happy now, right this minute? Because it can change. And I believe the disservice that we do to ourselves is we try to tie ourselves down with an identity to say, this is that one thing that identifies me, that people revere me for, people respect me for, and I am this one thing. And most times it shouldn't be that way. You should allow yourselves to evolve, to expand, to explore, to grow. That's the whole purpose of every living thing. You plant a seed, it does not remain a seed. It grows into, this tiny shoot, and then it starts to expand and it starts to grow. And it doesn't just stop there. It starts to grow leaves. And if it needs to bear fruit, it will bear fruit, and it will go through its season. And it just goes through this process of expansion. Beautiful. Same thing with a flower, and it comes out and it buds, and then it starts to change colors, and it just emerges into this beautiful other being, and then it goes back to just being a flower without any blooms, and then it does the whole process again. And as I say this, you see the excitement that's flowing out of me? That's your purpose, about being excited about whatever you're doing now. And tomorrow it could be something different. Let me give you an example. I went through a phase last week that was really, let's say, when you have something to do and you're going through, let's say, a work process. This is my work experience, and we're trying to finish a project, and we're putting, locking all the hours down and getting it done, and you're having fun while you're doing it in that moment. And on the last day, I remember I was at the office and I had this feeling. I said to one of my coworkers, I need to feel my feet in the sand. I'm having fun then, but this thing came over me and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to feel my feet in the sand. I need to hear water. I need to be somewhere else right this moment. And I said to her, I'm going to do it. And in that moment, within my office, I took my shoes off. It's about allowing yourself to just change into something else, to bud, to bloom, to explore, to laugh, to have fun. I took my shoes off in the office all day Friday, and I decided I need to feel sand under my feet. What did I do? I did it. I found a beach, and as soon as I kicked my shoes off and my feet hit the sand, and I could feel it between my toes, I was in heaven. I was in heaven at the office, because the whole point of this earth experience is to create heaven on earth for you. It might be different for somebody else. They will say, absolutely not. That's disgusting. I would never put my feet in the sand. But for me, that was my heaven on earth, my other aspect of heaven and earth. That was my purpose in that moment. And today I'm working on my website and I'm excited about it. And if I get bored, I'm doing something else. And it's about exploring and expanding and just doing something that lights you up at every single moment. That's your purpose. I'm sorry, I can't come here and say, you know what? You're supposed to be this and that, because I don't want to constrain you to one thing. But yes, I will have a conversation with you, and your guides will come through, or maybe your higher self will come through to you and reveal that, you know what, you're not tapping into your creative side enough. And that will redirect you somewhere, and that's good for you, for your soul's growth. However, if you feel as if you're conflicted about what you're doing now and you don't feel the excitement and you're depleted, pause for a second. Because I know for some reason, I know there's a nudge, I know there's a dream or something that you keep seeing over and over again that reminds you of your childhood, or has this memory of something that your mind is telling you, nope, don't go that way, because that's not going to sustain you. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? All of us have guardian angels, every single one of us. I don't care who doesn't believe it. If you don't, it's okay. Leave it alone. But for those of you who think so, say, yeah, I know I do. I can feel it. I can feel the urge whenever I take up a paintbrush. I can feel the urge every time I go on my computer. I can feel the urge every time I put up the camera. I can feel the urge when this, when that. That's your guide trying to redirect you to something that's holy and true to you. And that's your purpose in your now moment, and allow yourself to change and evolve as you need to. Everything else on the planet does, so why won't you? Stop growing to be stringent, stiff-necked beings. Oh, I have to be in corporate for all the rest of my life until I retire. Well, what's retirement? Why can't you have fun now in your now moment? So I don't care what you do in this moment, whatever it is, that thing that's on your mind that makes you feel like a child again. It could be turning on the music and dancing the daylights out for a few minutes. It could be walking outside with no shoes on just to feel the grass under your feet. It could be looking in the window or feeling the wind just caress your body. It could be making yourself a nice bath with some Epsom salt or something. Light a candle and just relax into the body of the water, become one with it and allow it to soothe you. I don't know what it is, but you do. So whatever it is that lights you up right now, that's your purpose. And don't stick to it. Don't say, this is the only thing I want to do. Just say, I'm happy for this moment right now, and I am open to everything that's about to unfold, because everything is working out for you. You have beautiful guides, beautiful support system that always wants to see you smile and happy and joyful. And if you're not living that life, it's because you're not listening. So pause, will you? You're cooking and you're frustrated. Pause. You can turn the stove off, turn the oven off, and just pause for a minute and listen. What lights me up right now? It maybe lasts for a minute, but it's enough to reset your soul and the cells in your body to feel alive again, okay? Okay. Just pause. That's my message to you today. It's very important for you to pause and live into that purpose now and allow yourself to evolve and grow and bud and blossom and bloom and become one again with you, the love that you are. Okay? Bye-bye.